10th Standard Social Science revised textbook videos. In this video, let us see additional questions with the answer of History Chapter 5 Social and Religious Reform Movements. The 19th century in Indian history is referred to as the period of Indian Renaissance. Why? Indians came into contact with Western civilization. They got the advantage of English education. Rationalism grew among Indians. The Indians were able to question superstitions and the contradictions in their traditions. They were aware of their own interest. Due to all these reasons, the 19th century in Indian history is referred to as the period of Indian Renaissance. Explain the contributions of Ram Mohan Roy. He started Brahma Samaj. He has been called the father of Indian Renaissance. He questioned the practice of idol worship. He argued that modern science and English education were essential for an Indian revival. He opposed exploitation of women. He led an organized attack against the practice of sati and child marriage. He supported the prohibition of Sati Act. He tried to develop rationalism among people through journalism. He started a newspaper in Bengali called Samvada Kaumudi. Explain the contributions of Dayananda Saraswati. Dayananda Saraswati established Arya Samaj. He emphasized that the Vedas were the source of truth and knowledge. He advised people to back to the Vedas. He condemned idol worship and the caste system. He advocated that caste should be decided based on the ability and not on the birth of the person. He rejected the innumerable meaningless practices. He encouraged widow marriage. He urged people to use Swadeshi goods. He wrote Satyartha Prakasha. He proclaimed that India should be for Indians. Explain the contributions of Arya Samaj. Dayananda Saraswati established Arya Samaj. It condemned idol worship and the caste system. It rejected the innumerable meaningless practices. It encouraged widow marriage. It urged people to use Swadeshi goods. Purification ritual was the main activity of Arya Samaj. It established schools and colleges in many places. Explain the contributions of Prarthana Samaj. Prarthana Samaj was established by Atmaram Panduranga. It said, service to mankind is service to God. It founded the Deccan Education Society. It encouraged widow marriage, female literacy, intercaste marriage, eating together by people of all castes. It opposed child marriage, caste system, idol worship and parda system. It maintained that all religions were path towards the truth. It established orphanages, national schools and shelter homes for women. Question number 6. Explain the contributions of M.G.Ranade. Mahadeva Govinda Ranade popularized Prarthana Samaj. He believed that progress in the political and economic fields was impossible without reform of the society. He propagated Hindu Muslim unity. He was active in the National Congress Party. He started a high school for educating girls. Explain the contributions of Mahatma Joytiba Phule. He established Satyashodak Samaj. He believed that freedom was the basic necessity of every individual. No individual could express his ideas if he did not have freedom. He established a primary school for girls. He condemned the slavery being forced on Shudras. He advocated free and compulsory education. He wrote Gulamagiri or slavery. Let's move to question number 8. Explain the contributions of Sir Syed Ahmed Khan. Sir Syed Ahmed Khan started a leaguer movement. He started the Anglo-Oriental College. This Anglo-Oriental College was renamed as Aligarh Muslim University. He wanted to create a modern society through Western education. He remained outside the National Congress and brought the Muslim community together. He supported female literacy. He condemned polygamy and ideas against widow marriage. Explain the contributions of Swami Vivekananda. Swami Vivekananda established Ramakrishna Mission. He opened the eyes of Indians to the importance of loving life. He stressed the significance of the individual, his presence and ability. He maintained that apart from prayer and practice of yoga, social service was also necessary for achievement of salvation. He emphasized that nation and religion were like the two faces of a coin, upheld the greatness of India. He introduced Indian culture to the world. He was a role model to the youth. Let's move to question number 10. Explain the objectives of Theosophical Society or Brahma Vidya Samaj. Theosophical Society was founded by Madam Blavatsky and Colonel H.S. Alcott. The establishment of universal brotherhood, comparative study of ideology, exploration of natural principles, the latent energy of the individuals. These were the objectives of Theosophical Society or Brahma Vidya Samaj. Let's move to question number 11. What were the ideas introduced by the Western thought to Indians? The ideas introduced by the Western thought to Indians were democracy, freedom, equality, nationalism. Question number 12. Name the reformers of social and religious reform movements. Ram Mohan Roy, Dayananda Saraswati, M.G.Ranade, Joytiba Phule, Swami Vivekananda, Annie Besant, Sir Syed Ahmed Khan. Question number 13. Dayananda Saraswati proclaimed that India should be for Indians. Why? Dayananda Saraswati advocated Swarajya and Swadharma. He was a great patriot. He inspired people to take part in the freedom movement. That's why he proclaimed that India should be for Indians.